Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, and I am back to read you a couple more Thanksgiving stories. We've talked a little bit about Thanksgiving and how it is a time for us to be thankful or tell God thank you for things that He has given us. So I have two stories about being thankful. They're not as funny as some of the other silly Thanksgiving stories I've read. But I wanted to read these, and I wanted to tell you something that I am thankful for. I am thankful for all of you, all 12 of you, and that you are in my class. And I miss seeing you right now and can't wait till after Thanksgiving when we can be back together. So my first book is called Thanks for Thanksgiving. And I love this book because it has such pretty pictures. So this book is written by Julie Marks, and the pictures are done by Doris Barrett. She is the illustrator, and I will show you these up close because they're so pretty. So thanks for Thanksgiving. Thanks for Thanksgiving for turkey and pie. Thank you for fall and the gold leaves floating by. I've been very thankful for fall this year because the leaves have been so pretty. Have you noticed them? Thank you for school. I love to feel smart. Thank you for music and dancing and art. Do any of you take dance maybe? Thank you for play dates, for swings and for slides. That reminds me of our playground at school. Thank you for hopscotch and piggyback rides. How many of you like to go for a piggyback ride on mommy or daddy's back? Is that fun? Oh, I like this page. Thanks for sweet puppies and soft furry cats. Do any of you have puppies or kitties at your house? Ooh, thank you for dress up, for red shoes and big hats. Ooh, dress up clothes are fun, aren't they? Thank you for umbrellas, for rain puddles and boots. You see the umbrella? Thank you for mommy and warm, cozy cuddles. Oh, look, that mommy's reading her boys and girls a story. Thank you for daddy and rides on a sled. Look, this is in the season of winter. See that big snowman? And daddy's taking his little boys and girls on a sled ride. Thank you for kisses and tucks into bed. Do you get kisses and tucks into bed? Thanks for the moon. Look at that big moon and the stars up above. But most of all, thanks for the family I love. There they all are sitting around the Thanksgiving table. Didn't that one have pretty pictures in it? I like that one. This other one this is part of a series. There's a whole series of books about Bear, and this one is called Bear Says Thanks. So it is written by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. Remember, top to bottom, left to right. That's how the story goes. So let's see what Bear's gonna say thanks for. Look at this first picture inside the cover. Do you see the leaves? What season do you think this is? See how those leaves are colorful and they're falling off? I think this is during fall. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored, and he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner, a feast I could share. But he looks through his cupboard, and the cupboard is bare. A cupboard is like another word for a cabinet or a pantry. He doesn't have any food in there. He can't make a feast with no food, can he? Then Mouse stops by. Look at Mouse, he's real little right there with a huckleberry pie. And the bear says, thanks. Bear says, goodness me, a delectable pie. Delicious. But I have made nothing, he adds with a sigh. He feels sad because he doesn't have anything to share with Mouse. Then they hear hi-ho, and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Remember last week when we did H week and I read you that poem? I told you hare was another word for a rabbit. And he has got a big batch of muffins. You see his basket? And he's at the door of the lair. The lair is another word for the bear's home or his cave. Hare hurries in from the cold rushing wind, and the bear says, thanks. Now he's got pie and muffins. Of course, says Hare. Then he points to the door. Here comes Badger. He's got even more. Look what Badger's got. Looks like he's been fishing, maybe. Brr, says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles really wide. I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole. And the bear says thanks. Now they've got pie and muffins and fish. Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. Look, here's Gopher and Mole. Those are underground animals, and they're coming up from underground. We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around. All the friends are sharing their treats, aren't they? There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den, when in flutters owl and raven and wren. All of those are types of birds. Let's see. Here's the owl, here's the raven, and over here is the wren. They all just fluttered in. I wonder what the birds have. We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea. And the bear says, wait. Wonder what he's telling them to wait for. Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. He is not happy. You have brought yummy treats. You are so nice to share. But me, I have nothing. My cupboards are bare. Poor bear. This bear means empty. His cupboards are empty. Mouse squeaks, don't fret. There's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food. You have stories to share. His friends hug him tight. It will all be all right. And the bear says thanks. They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground. You see their feast all laid out? And the bear takes a seat while his friends gather around. In a cave in the woods, in the warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend bear. Grateful is another word for thankful. So they are thankful that they have a good friend bear. They pass around platters, they tweet and they chatter, and they all say thanks. It is nice to have good friends, isn't it? Especially, there's a big trash truck going by. It's nice to have good friends, especially friends that share with you. So the bear was thankful for his friends and for all the food that they shared. This story was just a nice story of all the things we can be thankful for. I hope you'll take some time today to think about something that you are thankful for at this time of Thanksgiving. And I will be back tomorrow to read you another Thanksgiving story. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Bye, boys and girls.